Rebound relationships are a desperate attempt to bypass the grief process. I see it so often when people break up and then they sit with the pain. They sit with the pain. And by the way, this is also a clear sign that the reboundee, the people that go into rebound relationships, they are emotionally immature and emotionally weak. And I will explain to you also why. So they sit with the pain and it's painful. It's someone you loved that you needed to let go of from, I don't know what reason. There are many reasons that it can happen. And then reality hits. The emotions, they're not passing and they feel so many emotions. And then they said, I remember when I fell in love with this person, with my ex. And then they say, what if I can get this feeling again, but not from my ex, but from a different person? It will alleviate the feeling that I'm feeling towards my ex because they're still emotionally connected with you. A rebound relationship means that they're still emotionally connected to you and they just got into another relationship to try to bypass the grief process, just to override their emotions. It's super unhealthy, because when this happens, when they try to do this thing, they hit a certain point in their new relationship where they look back and compare. There is always the comparison stage. And when they look back and compare, they start to feel a lot of doubt. They start to feel a lot of just uncertain. They feel so uncertain because they say, this started pretty quick, or I don't know if I'm really liking this person. My ex was this. They start to compare. And when they start to compare, you always look good. The ex always look good when the comparison stage happens. Always. Because us as human beings, you gotta understand that us as human beings, we remember the good. This is something that is biologically wired within us to remember the good. Of course, we remember the bad stuff too because we need to make sure we don't do this again. But after a certain amount of time and them, your ex, getting emotionally involved with someone else in a rebound relationship, they kind of like forget the bad stuff because they say, I don't need to worry anymore about him or about her, about them. And then all they are left with is good emotions and thoughts about you once they compare with their new partner. It's really fucked up. And in this stage, they will always try to reach out to you. When they try to reach out to you, they will do it the indirect. We call it the indirect direct approach, which means that they will directly contact you in an indirect way where they will ask you how the dog is doing, or how's your mom, how's your dead hip doing? I don't know, some weird fucked up shit that makes no sense, but have a very, very low probability for you not to reply to this text. Because if they will tell you, Paz, I missed you so much, can we talk? It will be, they cannot do that. They cannot expose themselves this way because it's too much too soon. They need to dip their toe and see, okay, he replied. Then they go a little bit further. So they will try. And yeah, this is what I wanted to say, that it's just a desperate attempt to bypass the grief process, which it will bite them in the ass 100% of the time. And what I love about the fact that you are watching these type of videos right now, you're still emotionally involved with your ex. This is why you're watching it, because you want to know more what they're going through, what you're going through, how you can overcome this. And the beautiful thing is that you will start dating soon, or you already started dating. But I want to tell you something, because if you're still emotionally attached to your ex, your next relationship will be a rebound relationship as well. And the more you know about rebound relationships, and that it is a desperate attempt to bypass the grief process, don't do this for yourself. Don't go into a new relationship just to overcome the old one. Give yourself the time and the grace to heal. Take the time, because this new relationship will not work. It will not work. You will go, maybe you'll have good time, sex, and then it will be over, and then you will have double trouble. You need to grieve over your ex, and you need to grieve over your new ex. And this is why I see many people unhealed out of the dating scene. They go out and they try to get new partners to overcome their old ones, and it's just a cycle. This is why people leave the same relationships over and over again, just different person, over and over again, different person, because they don't heal, they don't work on themselves. It's not easy to work on yourself, and it's uncomfortable. How much pain do you feel right now? How much anxiety you feel right now? It's not easy, and many people prefer not to do that. They live by the quote of, to get over someone, get under someone else. Unhealthy behavior. It will lead into meaningless relationships over and over again. It will lead to life of emptiness, and they will live only because people like this live only for the flesh and not for the soul. And when you live only for the flesh and not for the soul, you become weak, very weak. Whether you're female or a male, it's very weak. For men, more. Men needs to be more stoic, stronger, not just after sex. I see many men that just want sex. Don't search for it. If the connection is good with you and your partner, sex will happen. Don't make this the objective of your relationship. Make the objective of your relationship is to be healthy together and grow together. And you can't do this when you go into a rebound relationship, because you're unhealed. And more than that, like attract like. And if your ex went into a rebound relationship, it means that the other person also rebounded. And two unhealthy people go into a relationship together. It sounds like a bad joke. Two unhealthy people, two unhealthy individuals just go into a relationship, walks into a bar. It will just be a matter of time before it's over. And it's just going to be it's so unnecessary, you guys. Work on yourself. And if you need help to work on yourself, if you need help to heal, hit me up. I got you. This is exactly what I'm doing, and I will help you dissect your unique situation, because every relationship is unique. Every breakup is unique. Nothing is the same. There is a lot of intricacies. And if your ex rebounded and they were with somebody else, I will not help you get them back, but I will help you heal. Because if they were with someone else after you, they are not worthy of you. Point blank, period. That's it. With that said, I'm sending you love. Hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a like, a comment, do the algorithm stuff, and I will see you again in the next video.